Okay. Hello, everybody. Pass me that eucalyptus, and I need a lighter. The lighter. Hello, for those of you that are in today. Been trying to go live with you all. You can put it in here. You can put it right here. I prefer this one. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear what Source has to say. Greetings, everyone. Hey, can I get a couple of those peppermint patties? Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to try to... We were trying to set it up where I can see your comments. And just to let you guys know, there's a lot of people that are trying to heal. Okay, we're trying to heal the horror. We're trying to heal the belly button. We're trying to heal our life force energy. We're trying to heal our souls. Okay. The reason why man fear lack and poverty is because they have not connected to their soul's purpose. Okay, we want to make sure that we're definitely connecting here. Okay, just for those of you that have been quite heavy, experiencing sadness, fear, anxiety. Okay, we'd like to share some of this eucalyptus. I'm going to open some doors with eucalyptus today. Okay. Courtney, can you connect me to my phone, because maybe I can possibly see their comments. Oh yeah, guys. Bling bling. Got my mirror back on. Had misplaced it for a while. Yeah, so I'm trying to get your comments because I don't want to be talking to you and not knowing what you're saying to me. All right, we're getting ready to pull a few cards to see what the ancestors have to say. Guys, if you have to go in and come out, I do understand. Sometimes I'm not always able to say a certain time because we are at the wellness center. And when I'm at home, I have a lot of free time. But guess what? They won't allow me to go mobile. So this is crazy. We are in the process of getting ready to go over to YouTube, where again, I will let you guys know first. It will actually be around the middle of probably this month or next month, but I'm gonna let you guys know so that we can go there, and then I'll be teaching and doing all of that wonderful stuff, and you guys just do an offering or a just a love offering whenever you feel like it, or if you feel like you got something out of it. Just show love as energy is reciprocated. Okay. All right.
It'll pop here. Well, it'll pop up if you stay on this page. It'll just pop up.
Oh, did I have 3 messages, or those are old?
Well, it was they were saying hey, so I responded hey.
All right.
Yep. Call me.
Give me those mints over there. Okay, so we're cleansing and getting down to the nitty gritty of things. Who's in the room? I don't see anybody. I see the two.
It's
But
Hathor and why can't I get her name? Come on, brain.
yeah.
And Marsha. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, cool. Let's do this reading. Let's get with it. Let's get on it. Okay, Source, we ask that you be present in this reading. We want to thank you for divine guidance and protection. I'd like to thank my ancestors, your ancestors from the north, south, east, west, maternal and paternal, as they are always with us. The ascended masters and master teachers whose words are still with us till this day. Our archangels, those that we know and those that we do not know. We thank those that descended into this plane with us for your divine protection and your guidance. I'd like to also say thank you to our spirit guides and our power animals as we journey into unknown realms. We say thank you so much. I'd like to also thank the cosmic elders who are warring and fighting fights on our behalf, and like to thank ourselves as we journey into and enter into alternate realities, all the times, universes, parallel universes. Thank you so much, Self, for showing up. I'd like for you to also do the Ho'oponopono prayer with me. And I do feel like Spirit is definitely in charge of this meeting today. I'd like for you to look at yourself if there's a mirror nearby, as I can see myself in the computer. So I'll speak to myself here and on the camera. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. We're going to say that 3 times, 2 more times. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. And we say this from the sincerity of our heart, feeling this in our life force energy. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Those times that I thought I knew it all and I did not know, those times I ignored my inner voice when my soul was speaking to me the most. And I turned around and blamed other people and really despised myself. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you and I thank you. I thank you for being receptive. I thank you for reconciling with me, Self. And I thank you for always being there, my guide. I thank you. Okay, now let's take 3 deep breaths. We'll pull from the lower part of our bellies where life force energy exists. And as some may know, our root sacral chakra. Let's pull in through our nose. Very, very easy. Hold for 3 seconds and release. And when you're pulling in life force energy. You're pulling in all of what you want. You're going to hold it, and then you're going to release those things that you do not want, no longer serves you anymore. Even if it's fear, jealousy, hate, whatever it is. We don't want to get too far into that. Release it. Let it go, okay? Pull in everything that you want. A day of gratitude, a day of abundance, a day of connecting with source energy. A day of love. Let's pull it in. Yeah, and I could hear Source saying that someone's fearful of the unknown. I don't know who that is. When I pulled in, there's fear of the unknown. Okay, do not be fearful. I hear Source saying, do not be fearful. Let's do it one more time. Guys, hold on 1 second, please. Courtney, come and call this number back, please. Answer that. You got to kind of stay. All right, all right. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with our readings. And I'll be reading from the Wild Unknown Tarot book. And this is the author, Kim Kranz. Courtney, what was that?
The appointment for oil change.
What they say?
It's at 3:30.
Okay, it's not 3:30 yet, is it?
2:17. She says a reminder.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right. Ooh, what is Source trying to? We'll let that one go. Source want to give us one. You gonna put me back on it so I can communicate? Awesome. Speak to us, Source. We need divine intervention. Guys, I had a amazing dream last night. I've been doing my shamanic journey for about 6 days now, and a lot of things are being revealed. I'm seeing a lot of things. Source has given me vivid dreams. And I think the last time I spoke with you guys, I was telling you about the Darba grass and some of the things that Source is getting ready to put us in a place where we can protect our family and those that are in close proximity to us. Remember, I did a post maybe about 6 days ago. You could scroll my timeline and see where I was asking you guys to stay hydrated. This was a message from Source. It's not just me sitting down, just trying to figure out something to type. But I did get a letter from a gentleman in California last night that shared a letter with me that has since then gone viral, saying that this virus that they have made up and concocted and are putting it out in the atmosphere, preys on people that are not hydrated. If you are not hydrating and your throat gets dry, this disease or virus can attack your body in 10 minutes, all over your body, okay? All right. With that being said, we do not want to play around with it, right? We want to listen to Source as messages are definitely being sent. Okay, so the first card that I got, I'm going to get a mint, guys, and we're going to get right into it.
Okay. Yes.
And these, what I'm seeing is I'm pulling swords and wands, okay, today. But this one talks about someone, I don't know who, but if you could search your mind and your hearts and you'll be truly honest with yourself, you see here that these wands are scattered. It's like maybe someone's inspired to do something or working on some projects. And this card shows that the focus is messed up. You've been scattered, lack of focus, you feel lost. So who's out there that's getting this feeling, or whose energy? Okay. So this is basically saying that you're scattered all over. It's probably like something's distracting you. You're feeling like you've lost attention. Your attention span is maybe not long enough. Okay, your focus is in and out. All right, so I'm gonna lay that there, and I'm gonna tear into this pack and get me a piece of candy, a mint, okay, just to help me with my speaking today. Anybody say anything?
Marsha said I was, but I'm focusing more these few days.
I know that's right, Hathor and Marsha. Yes. One of the reasons why I've been doing the shamanic journey every day is because I felt a lot of distraction. Yes, we have been on it with this business, but just a little imbalance because you still have to make time for the ancestors and communication with spirit. So I get you. I understand. It's not about being a weak link or anything. It's just about sometimes with us having this human experience, a lot of people and a lot of things requires our attention, and things are definitely speeding up now more than ever. The dream that I had on last evening basically spoke just that. And this thing called 20D, I'm not really sure. I'll have to go into my shamanic journey for Source to give me more insight on it. But my friend, a dear friend of mine, was in the dream with me, and she was telling me, girl, with this 20D coming in, they said that if we're worrying about anything, it's going to age us instantly. We'll be aging. Our bodies will be aging like instantaneously. And she began to tell me how it would like gray your eyes, your eyelashes, and your hair would just be gray. So it looks like deterioration of some sort. And Courtney and I have been up just trying to figure some things out about it. I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but I was doing a little research, and I'll get more information when I finish searching. But probably like different dimensions, because they talked about so far on the article they discussed like 5D all the way up to 10D, and I'm trying to see what 20D would be, but I gotta read on them. So when we find out,
That's what Courtney's saying.
We'll tell y'all when we find out. But so far it was 1D all the way from 3D to 5D. Then they went up from 5D to 10D, talking about the different dimensions and how time is really speeding up because the energy and consciousness, everybody is aware now. So we know that more is happening in this. We know more is happening than it has ever happened in the world.
Showed me something about Super Bowl, the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So it appeared to. Okay.
Well, you still on? I'll answer it. Hold on. Hey, you. Hey.
Okay, what happened? I didn't
go back to I think we was in Google. Can we call you back?
How's it going?
How you doing?
Okay, guys.
Oh, good.
What happened?
What happened?
Just a second. Okay. Tell her we'll call her back after my live.
But we can call you right back after we get done with this live. All right.
Okay, that was one of my children, guys. Okay, so yeah, Courtney and I have been researching, trying to figure out some things. So all I know is in the dream, it appeared to be a Super Bowl, like a big game. And there was a lot going on. I really can't. I have to go back and journey to see what source was trying to say. But I did hear somebody else saying, be careful about going out in big like crowds like that until some of the heightened anxiety dies down. Okay, it's a very intense time in the universe. Okay, we're going to get to the tarot reading in just a second. It's a very intense time, not just the passing of Kobe Bryant, because is it Brian or Bryant? Brian. Although we know people are leaving this dimension on a second basis. So, but it's something about his death and his daughter's death that impact everybody. I'd like to pay homage now in just a moment of silence for him and his family. Okay, the moment of silence has now stopped. Wanted to tell you what I also heard just then in silence. Courage, strength, and confidence. I need you guys to write that down. Courage, strength, and confidence. And some of you might say, well, how in the world do I get that? I'm going to tell you, it's the only way. It's the only way you'll be able to gain courage, strength, and confidence. And that is for you to go within. But here's the deal with a lot of us. We're meditating, but we're not setting intentions. I'm going to say that again. A lot of us are meditating, but we're not setting intentions. And the flip side of it is what I post today. A lot of people are searching for things. Okay? And that's okay, because you deserve just what's in your vortex, just what your soul is yearning for through you. Is something telling you there's more for you, there's more for you. But here's the deal: you're skipping steps. You're trying to reach into your vortex and grab it without completing this gestation period. It's almost like a child trying to be born into this dimension prematurely. You're rushing to get something, and source is saying, no, this is not how you should do it. You need to gain balance, you need to center, and you need to align yourself. The next video will talk about alignment of the hara. Courtney, you want to explain real briefly what the hara exactly is for them?
Yeah, so to make it a little bit more simple, because it is very deep, the hara is connected to both our outer connection from the top of our head, which is our God-like energy, and then the middle, the center, which is the heart, and our solar plexus, our creativity, which extends out through the roots, which extends to earth, and that's the energy. That's our energy field, basically, to make it more simple. And things that, well, I just posted about it too, so you guys can read a little bit to get a better understanding. But it is so important that we either vibrate higher with this energy, and that's the actual way you really want to heal, because without, we can do healings and things of that nature, but we have to connect through Mother Earth and the universal forces energy, and that's one way that we can do it. So we provided a service to you all that you can book as early as this week. Next week would be perfect too. You can go in there and book the appointment so you can get your hara line aligned. And then it deals with like the pains, so our physical pains, like our back, chronic back pain, different types of illnesses.
Tilted pelvis.
Yep, tilted pelvis. You may have a lot of despair or hurt and pain, don't even know where it come from, or you just kind of find yourself really like living in the past. You wish you would have done this and that. It's all because of your hara line. Your hara field is distorted. And it kind of been that way since we, most of us, we weren't born born in our homes. So the disruption of the cord, what's I'm trying to say?
Umbilical cord.
The umbilical cord being cut is a big part in it. It plays a big part in it. But now we have the right tools to be able to heal. So I posted it. I want y'all to read it on it, and definitely book the appointment for it.
One of the things that Source has been telling me, it's time for us to get true enlightenment. So we have awakened. We're awakening every day, but some of us have not been enlightened. And it is a difference, okay? It's okay to write the good posts. It's okay to do the rituals. It's okay to get out here and burn the sage, but you haven't been truly enlightened. Once you're enlightened, you understand purpose. And this is kind of like the 5 of Wands is a card that says you really don't understand that. So a lot of you guys are still searching and seeking your soul's purpose, but you cannot find it until you heal your hara. Okay? Until we mend the severed umbilical cord. All right? The trauma from that still lies in our womb area.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
They want us to spell hara, Hara.
Hara. Okay, so listen, here's the deal. A lot of what we're telling you about, they don't talk about it because let me explain something to you. The divine plan of our ancestors and source energy is that we get this. A lot of us will not get it because we do not like to be alone, to sit and to speak intentions and to hear what they have to say. But on the flip side of things, you got to remember something. Anything that's filtrated through this system, the computer, they're looking at it. So a lot of information's coming, but they're holding a lot of information back. And some of the writers and authors are telling us truths, but they're holding it back. So we can never really achieve it. And it's done that way on purpose because now we have to go in and find our own truths. So you'll be hearing things from Courtney and I that you won't hear at all from another awakened individual, and it'll be far few in between. And we'd like to think our soul tribes are like in the same city with us, but some of our soul tribe members or family are in other countries. And they're doing just what we're doing, okay? So understanding the pain that we've gone through. Just a few minutes ago, I went in there and I placed ginger and ginger oil, and I used the olive oil as a carrier oil, and I nurtured my belly button to heal my digestive tract from all the foolishness, that has been going on for so many years, and the downloads through the dead animals, the meat and stuff. Again, everything is intention. Speaking to my inner soul, Mahara, to heal and align itself, and seeing myself able to straighten Mahara line out. Okay? So here goes. So some of us don't even understand purpose because we haven't been truly enlightened. And it's okay to say, I have not been enlightened.
It's a
all right,
difference.
it's okay. And I'm understanding this journey. We're leaving a lot of people behind because a lot of people cannot go into this next stage, this phase. It's okay. And I'm not going to kick and scream about it. I have people coming in my inbox. Why did you block me? Why did you unfriend me? I've gone as far as I can with you. We are connected. It will show. But as of right now, you're growing. You're doing beautiful. Don't look at me. Keep your eyes on your focal point. So Source is just taking me down through the line, and I'm getting there every day. Every day somebody is being, I can't say unfriend because I don't need the spies. And it's a certain way I have to have my page. But they are being disconnected. I know who I'm connected to. I have no doubt about that. And at the end of the day, I'm still healing. I'm still growing. And there's certain things that I just don't need. There's certain things, okay? So yeah, the Five of Wands is a card of conflict. So let's talk about inner conflict. You may find yourself scattered. We talked about that word earlier. Distracted. Tending to everything and nothing. So you're basically out here doing all kinds of stuff, swearing you're busy, but you ain't really doing nothing. Since Wands deals with dreams, inspirations, and goals, it usually means this conflict resides within. So we talked about inner conflict. Your energy moves outward in many directions because your chakras are spinning and it's spewing energy out as well as it's bringing it back in. Take this card as a warning. Find ways to bring calm and focus to your mind, or these troubles will only increase. Now, if you go on my page today, look at some of the posts that I made. I told them, I said, listen, one of the young ladies commented, and I told her if she did not seek help, or if she didn't go within or seek help, it will only increase. And this is exactly what this card is saying. Find yourself, find your way, or what's outside of you will only grow bigger. You got to calm the mind. You got to gain focus. How do you do it? Get somewhere, set your intentions, sit down, do more than 5 to 10 minutes. Some of you guys are only giving yourself 5 to 10 minutes, but you'll go work a job for somebody for 8 hours. Now, if you can't give yourself at least 30 minutes, shame on you. Shame on you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say try to work in 5 minutes. I'm saying if you can't give yourself 30 minutes, shame on you. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. If it doesn't hit your house after looking at this news system, watching TV, that propaganda and all of these people speaking around you, telling you what's happening, after hearing all that, you're going to wish you had her. So we got to find peace. I talked about mastering peace today. So when you go within, you master peace. Make it your business to go within, because we have to protect ourselves, our calming, our focus. We don't need to be scattered here and there. I know it's a busy time. I know things are happening. Certain things are requiring your attention, but sometimes you got to put that stuff down and say, listen, today I bring reconciliation to me. My soul deserves this. And that's why I'm here. I need to reconcile with my soul, and I need to remember some things. One thing about the shamanic journey, honey, you're going to remember. You're going to remember. Source going to give you some things that you need. Your guides are going to protect you. The guides that you have in your journey, those same guides you call on every day to go out here and fight and war for you, set up in places that you don't even know you're going to be. Ask those guides to go out and to be in those places where go before you, to be in those places that you must travel. Okay, so that's the 5 of Wands. Truly excited about that card. Our next card is actually a 4 of Swords. And, you know, when we talk about swords, we're talking about either intellect or we're talking about conflict. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. Intellect or conflict. But this card talks about what we're talking about right now. Stillness and calmness. So, but this is also gained in the mental here, okay? Or here, okay? The mind. So you got 2 brains. You got your lower brain, which resides in your stomach. Remember, we talked about that. Anytime something's happening, it's going to hit you in your stomach first, that gut feeling, that gut-wrenching feeling. I knew it was coming to this. I knew he was cheating, or I knew they were going to be in an accident. That's the first brain. I say it's the first. They say second. Before it gets up here, you feel it here. You got to bring calmness. This is total horror alignment. This card says mental clarity. You see the third eye is illuminated. The rays are coming off. But guess what lies above this creature? This lamb. 4 swords. Look at there. It shows us what's waiting. But in that, yeah, things are happening. But you see this calm? That's what calm and peace looks like. So it says, though threatening swords loom above. And I just told you, it's some things in the atmosphere that's going on all around us, and our best place of protection, our peace, the place where we'll get multiple downloads for our family, how to heal our family, how to make sure we're ready for whatever plagues and things that they got coming, how to have the water on hand. Did you notice that letter that they posted today talked about water? So guess what? Now there may be a shortage of water.
Yeah, they're going to do something.
Yeah, because people are panicking and they're thinking, oh shit, one thing I got to have is water. This letter is going viral, people. I saw it last night and I didn't even post it. Whenever somebody give me something inbox, I feel like they saying this is a secret, don't post it. But somehow somebody leaked it outside and put it on our timelines, and it's going viral. Danger is in the air, not just for you or me, or it's on a global level. Danger looms right over our heads. And it says the lamb sits in stillness without fear. You see, so though these things are coming, and I'm telling you with everything I feel in me, they're coming. And I heard somebody say on a very awful level just recently, but there's a peace and there's a calming that we as oracles, as we as shamans and light workers feel. It says the 4th sword says it's time to look inward.
1 second. Hold on 1 second.
And find the mental power to cope with the pressures. So things are coming. We got to build ourselves up. It's important to get our rest. How many of you are rest deprived? It's important to get your rest. And I'm not saying lay around for 10 hours. Because I understand that sometimes even 4 or 5 hours can be extremely well. But some of us have been mentally drained. Okay, so you got to find a still place to sit down and go within. Seek meditation. Seek it. It's this message is powerful. It's everything that I came here to talk about. Seek meditation and find literature that focus on ways to quiet your mind. People, when you begin to breathe, when those thoughts come, I don't tell people to stop thinking because your thoughts are going to come super fast if you do. All you got to do is when the thoughts come, just say, okay, release it and focus back on your breathing. Your brain will say, all right, she's in control now. I don't have to fight for her anymore. Okay? Take this time to recuperate and move inward before the swords strike. So this is a card of warning, of preparation, to get in meditation, to find stillness, okay? Learn how to master the emotions before these come down, because surely they are. Swords are about to fall. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, okay? Learn how to breathe. Learn to breathe. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to post something about different types of breaths so that you guys can know how to make your body relax. Sometimes when your body's saying, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You're anxious and you end up allowing your body to win. This is very serious, very serious. The next card, again, a Swords family. It's in the Swords family. Guys, I'm going to read your messages in just a second. Courtney has a phone call. Now, this is the Father of Swords, and whenever I see this card, I instantly think about a person that's able to stand back, remove themselves out of the situation, and view things from all angles. They're analytical and they're fair. This person is a fair person. And if you know anything about the aisle, they're considered all-seeing. They know. So they're able to view it from all angles. Okay? And this card basically says, like all the Swords family, the Father has a gift of perception. Okay? He has this distinct ability to remove himself emotionally. Remember, we talked about mastering emotions from a situation, so that he can truly see it from all angles. How many of you all know when you're connected to something emotionally, you're not able to make good judgment? Hold on, guys, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hey, honey. Yeah, they just called for a reminder. Okay. Huh? 3:30. All right. I can't hear you. You said you're going to come back to the shop and what? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so everything's all right, Courtney? Courtney. Okay. Is everything all right?
I was just making sure she got the address.
Who?
Rita
Oh, who's that?
Kennedy.
Oh, he just called.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say about our appointment?
He said he got the card to her. He saw the cash app, so he got that, and he got it for her son. He wanted to know what day they wanted to come, so I got to read it.
He told me Thursday.
He told you Thursday?
No, Friday. They'll be there Friday at 11. He made the appointment.
Okay.
Tell him he told us Friday at 11, and then when is ours? Sorry about this, guys. Hold 1 second.
Because he
confirmed Friday at 11. They're coming out of town. And what day is ours? Tomorrow? Okay, so the Father of Swords is basically saying that we're going to have to again learn to master our emotions, because when you're in the center of something and you're emotionally connected to something, it's impossible to be fair because you're in your feelings. So this card is basically warning us of that. And it says he is therefore respected by others who usually described him as fair or just. But see, the Father of Swords has the gift of stepping back from the situation and looking at it from all angles before casting or making any type of judgment. So some of us are connecting ourselves emotionally to situations, therefore we do not see it as it is. Okay? And it says this person would be a responsible person with deep ties to their family.
Mom, is
Uh-huh.
11 good for you?
When?
Tomorrow?
Yes, we'll do 11.
We'll do 11.
So I don't know if this pertains to a situation that someone's in, but do not get angry with this person because they're not taking sides. This person is not a person to, just because they're connected to you, they have the gift of seeing, and they can't connect themselves emotionally to situations because therefore they wouldn't be fair. And spirit doesn't work that way as well. Spirit doesn't operate by emotions. If so, a lot of us would be doomed. Although the universe pays attention to our emotions, but it's not operated on those bases. So whoever this gentleman or this female with a divine masculine energy, pushing through, because it can be a womb man, because we all house the divine masculine and feminine energies. But whoever this is, and some of you may be telling people things that they want to hear because you're actually attached to them emotionally. But it's time to just step back and operate as the Father of Swords and really be fair. Be analytical about the situation, looking at it from every angle, as the aisle does, all the way around, and step back and say, okay, now I'm checking this out, but this is not right. Because sometimes you telling a person simple truths as that can cause them an awakening, versus you trying to be emotionally attached to someone and you feel like, oh, if I tell them this, they're not going to pay for my, pay my way to the diner next week, or they won't keep my child, or they'll cut me off, whatever the case may be. You don't know. Your truth could be saving this person. So get back into being fair and analytical. Pay attention to the Father of Swords. He's a very wise one. You see him with the sword in his hand, the aisle. Very wise, fair, and analytical. Okay? Those are the words. The last card is the World. This is a very beautiful card. Circle, infinite. Okay? And this is a major arcana, so this is a really big deal for us. So we need to hear what the World has to say, and it's the last card of the cycle. All right? It's the last card of the cycle. Could be speaking to us in a very prophetic way. So let's see. Wholeness and completion. So some things are nearing completion for us. And this could be on a personal level. So we'll look at it from both angles, personal, and we'll identify it from a global, a unified level. Okay, so it says the World is the final card in the journey of the major arcana. So there's nothing else after this one. It signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. So we've wandered all around this journey, and we're still wondering, and we're searching for the contentment, the harmony, okay, and completion to some things in our life. It's rare to experience this energy, as we are usually consumed by wanting, needing, and achieving. So when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of having everything you need. And the author says of being whole. We search for a lifetime trying to get all these things, but we're already whole and complete. So it says, focus on the image. I need you guys to take focus on the image. Close your eyes and envision this radiating energy inside of you. So this energy, you see how beautiful it is? And it's throwing orbs all around it. Now, what does this energy feel like? The author is asking. And I can just tell you, my inner man is like really leaping, like for joy and excitement. Now, where is this feeling located? And mine is, again, is in my gut. Now, what blocks you from feeling this sense of wholeness each and every day of your life? Because what we don't do is ritual. So whatever makes you feel this way now, you need to make sure you do this every day. So if I'm not here for us to all connect energies, you need to be able to buy you a deck of cards. You need to be able to meditate. You need to be able to speak yourself into this position of wholeness. Even when you feel like trash, even when everything around you seemingly feels like it's crumbling down, stand in the mirror, do your Ho'oponopono prayer, and tell yourself how amazing you are. And everything that you're striving for is already in your vortex, in your energy field. All of these things is in your energy field, but it's actually waiting for you to align again, your hara, okay? Total alignment to the universe, to your ancestors, to source. Get in alignment. This is very, very important. I'm telling you guys, if you've never heard anything I've ever said, and if you do not take it serious, I'm telling you right now, it's time for us to get in divine alignment. Whatever it takes, shamanic journey, navel activation, navel healing, hara alignment. What did you call the service?
Oh, hara alignment and healing.
Hara alignment. So whatever it is you need to do, I suggest you do it. We're delving in so many places just to heal our soul. We're pushing through this. We have decided to push through this. We know what this thing was all about when we fell into this matrix, when we descended out of our mother's womb. That lets you know you came from a higher place. If you descend somewhere, that means you go down, not just the act of coming out of her head first. But let's talk about it from a spiritual realm. You came from a higher place. Now it's time to get back to that place. It's time to rearrange your spirit. And it's time for you to go nowhere but up. We can't continually go down, okay? The only time we should be going down into the underworld is when we're taking our shit back. Okay? When we're going in there to get a piece of our soul, where people have hurt us, where we have had traumatic events, where we have dealt bad and done things to other people. It's just not always about what people's done to us. It's positions and roles that we played in past lives. This is why I keep telling you guys, it's important to set intentions to be a greater version of you, not just in this lifetime, but to in your past life.
Marsha said, I got that too in the dream.
So this is what it's all about. It's about cracking the codes. It's about saying, okay, just for a moment, let me get off this shit about what I want, what I need, let me get off all that, but let me delve into me. Let me, she said, I had that too in a dream. Tell her to elaborate a little bit. It's time for us to really get sincere about our soul healing, about our total alignment with earth. Until then, I promise you, it's going to be hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss. There is a place that Source is trying to get us to get into, and it's time for us to understand that. The second thing, again, I want to elaborate on the post that I made late last night. People set intentions every day. We look at people like Future. We look at people like Beyonce. We look at people like that. How do you know that in their past life, in their very moment that they were transitioning out of this dimension and going back in to reincarnate, that they didn't set intentions to be great? This time, do not transition without purpose and intent. Even if it's nothing but when I come back through, I shall know, not in part, but I shall know all things. Let me see what
Now, Hathor said, how can she heal her navel? Was her question.
Hathor, I really wish you could get down here, but I do have a naval. I'll be doing a naval class on naval healing. If you want to be a part of that, and I am doing distant naval healings. So let me know what you want to do. I am going to teach about the naval soon. Courtney and I, maybe in a week, maybe before then, we're going to do just. Hold on one second, because we need something else.
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay.
My card.
Okay. Yeah. So we got to get in a place where we understand the truth. We got to heal. But until then, Hathor, to help you, get you some castor oil, okay, and get you I would say cotton balls, because you know it'll catch the excessive amount. So you would just maybe put about 3 drops of castor oil in your belly button, and then you would go out an inch all around it, and you would rub. Is it counterclockwise first?
Yeah, I think it's
you can rub counterclockwise and then go back in, and without going into the whole detail course to tell you guys. But y'all, I'm telling you, start there and just start speaking from your soul. Tell your energy, tell your navel, your belly button, again, ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and I thank you. Tell your belly button, you can go over it. I know that you were traumatized on April the 11th, 1969. I know that's my birthday. I know you were traumatized. You endured something very traumatic, and I'd like to correct that. And I know since this has happened, I have not honed in, or I have not connected to my divine purpose or my divine enlightenment. And I want to rectify some things. And when you begin to do that, I promise you, your horror will be in alignment and you will heal, not even knowing what you're doing. And I'm going to tell you how I start understanding the belly button. Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm. He was saying how you could park his car, but Mr. Yellow was already on his way there. He was already there. So he was going to put his car in the garage and put his things on.
He can.
Yeah, he doing it because he saw him when he called. He saw him then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what it was, I was taking the herbal class, and I was really getting into some stuff, and I'm like, why are these people making oils? And y'all, we sell these oils too, because I blend them. And that's what people don't know. It's just more than just a herbal apothecary and a botanica. Courtney and I are doing some major soul work up in here. And you need to tell your family, your friends, you need to tell people to come, because it's really a hospital. It's really a hospital. It's really a place where people need to be whole, a spiritual hospital. Okay. So I was seeing how they were making, saying different things to go in the belly button for this, for that, for this and that. And then I was like, what's up with this belly button? I told Courtney, I got to do some research.
Yeah.
And honey, when I tell you, seek and ye shall find, hear what, a lot of times we try to, one thing about me, if source pulls something to me, I'm going to make a way to get to that thing. And most of the time, money is involved. And I don't give a damn, because I got to learn from somebody. I don't even know this lady, but she comes through with this teaching on these herbs, and she blessed my soul. And I tell her that, and I give her props, and I leave. But then I go further. You bring the bone to me, I'm going to explore that bone. I'm going to bust it down to the doggone, what is that? Marrow. Mm-hmm. I explore. And then you end up paying more, and you're paying more. And then now I'm able to create from the knowledge that source has given me. After doing all that, meditating, and source giving me more, telling me where to dig, and giving me so much more, landed, okay, you got to help them find their enlightenment, or their enlightened horror. You got to help them get there, because otherwise You'll help them for a little time and they'll go backwards a bit. They'll be up and they'll be down. They'll be up and they'll be down, because Source will not allow them to get there until they complete their healing. Because all you've done in this dimension at that point is achieve material things. But Source says, no, you're here to heal. So now it's all about you finding enlightenment. And that's what we are here to do. A lot of times you got to just end up saying, okay, I need this knowledge and I want it. Okay. And that's what we're doing. And I'm going to give a lot of classes at no cost, but certain ones I'm going to charge. I'll be able to charge you guys. And for those of you that's on Patreon, I'm going to do the low on you. But for those people that are interested, okay, so we will be advertising our oils for our belly button healing. It's been amazing for me. When I start healing my belly button, I begin to have dreams like hell. Some of the dreams I was so conflicted by, I was like, oh my God, when did this happen? And who was that? And what did she do? I was seeing like maybe past life experiences. I was dreaming about a lady. She was pregnant. Could have been me in a past life, because I felt the pain in the bathroom, going to use the bathroom. And then the floor had like a lot of glass, like maybe a glass broke, and she stepped on a piece of glass. And I was like, did this happen to my mom? What in the world? Where did this come from? Very vivid, like I'm there, like I'm in the dream. I'm her. So I was just like, dang. And another night, something was chasing me, and Courtney was having the same dream when we first started. So it's a lot of trauma there. And it's got to go somewhere. So it'll probably act out in dreams. You'll see dreams, that'll show you these things. But I can just promise you today, I'm feeling a lot better. And when I do it, you can feel your body pulling those oils through your organs. Yeah. They recognize that something different is happening, and it just gives you a different feel. And people don't understand the conventional medicine that you're taking, sweetheart. Guess what? They made it from herbs. And we keep going back to this. Aspirin is made from willow bark. And not to mention some of the others, like my friend told me about some a heart medication that they had given her, and they had herbs in that, and she was naming the herbs, and I'm just like, this stuff is sickening, because we're getting a quick fix from people that we shouldn't even be trusting, when Mother Earth has all this stuff out here. And it used to be free, and if you could really get further down into herbs, and you could be able to look at earth and identify this is this and that is that, just like you say, this is lavender, these are roses, and you be able to identify the herbs and the roots. That would be awesome. You wouldn't have to go to distributors to buy it. But when you don't have the knowledge, you got to pay for it. And that's okay, because when you're circulating your money, right, and you're a part and connected to Source, a part of Source and connected to Source, all you're doing is putting money in the circle of giving it so it can float right back to you. So they got a payment. They think they got that from you, and but you get that back every time. So the journey is amazing. The journey is amazing. You should never stop wanting to learn. You should never want to stop, because it's so much more. We're learning how to heal ourselves. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I keep telling people, stop opening your root chakra first. Your crown. Your third eye first. Stop doing that, because you're not ready to go where this stuff is taking you if you're not rooted and grounded in Source. So yeah, you're going to be opened up to a lot of information, getting a lot of information, but hell, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be militant. You're going to be,
It's not a good feeling at all. Then everything is right back out of whack after you done did all that studying.
Yes, and we do not want that. Is there any questions, or does anybody need some insight on anything? She completed the that. So you want to give her the meditation that I had?
I gave it to her
already just now.
Well, I gave it to her when I told her to do read the write up and then do the meditation. I told she to start that.
That's not the one that we did yesterday. Tell her to hold on 1 second. Remember, okay. It was from my phone. Hold on, guys. Let me get this for my client.
You said this one, but this not.
I won't tell you. Was it on my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I sent here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 31.
This one.
Mm-hmm. Did she put the I tell her to put the castor oil on her stomach.
Okay.
And go out an inch around the navel, move to the left counterclockwise, and then go back into the circle clockwise. Speak her intentions, which is to heal her aura and become aligned and go in. Okay. Does anybody have any questions or need a card about something? We'll see if the spirit is willing to give the information. Even with that, I'm learning that I never ever want to force spirit to speak about a situation. If spirit would like to enlighten us, it shall. And if it does not, it's because there's something else that you need to get before it gives the information out. But yes, get you some castor oil, and it doesn't have to be a real big bottle. It could be small like this. It'll last you a lifetime. You know, put it right on your navel. You're going to feel your digestive system, everything pulling. Will you have to go to the bathroom? Absolutely, because it's going to make you go to the bathroom. It's also going to keep your skin, your lips is good for cracked lips, moisture. There's other oils that are good for pain and situations like that, but I don't want to get into that right now. I want to focus on your healing of the hara. And when you align your body to earth, a lot of your pains are going to go away anyways. Because what's happening now, you're feeling that you're out of balance, out of whack, and your body is in pain from that. Because remember, our physics are connected to spirit, to source. And a lot of people are kicking and screaming, I don't want to work out. I don't like to work out. I don't have time to work out. I post, even if you don't do nothing but a 10-minute meditation, please, by all means, 10-minute workout, please, by all means, start there, because your body is screaming and yelling to fit in that alignment. You don't want to be like this, mind and soul, and your body is over here. You know what I mean? Or soul here, mind and body over there. You don't need that. You need to be straight. You need to be connected. You need to be connected. And your body will tell you what it wants, when it wants to eat, when it's had enough. When it's reached its total maximum for whatever, it doesn't want any more. Stop trying to make yourself eat. Your body's going to let you know. Your body lets you know when you're full. But your body will let you know when you're hungry, because your stomach talks. Your body speaks. That's what I hear Source saying. Your body speaks to you, but a lot of times you're not willing to listen. And I'm going to tell you something else too. Immediately, whenever a pain comes in your head, you declare it a migraine because you heard somebody else say it, or because that's what you had last year. Your head hurt one time, and your head hadn't hurt that bad since then, and that was a migraine, and you just start labeling stuff. Sometimes it could not be that. Sometimes it can be too much energy in your head. My phone's reminding me to breathe. Okay. Does anybody have any questions by chance? I don't know why. Yes. Okay. Could
Yeah,
you
I'm sorry.
elaborate? Okay.
The
The dream of
dream.
not being in heavy crowds like the Super Bowl or festivals. Yeah, absolutely. Please, y'all, pay attention to that. You know, we don't know what's on the horizon. All we know is depopulation. We know that it's a funny feeling in the atmosphere. We got a confirmation in our card reading today where the lamb is still in silence. Okay. But there are 4 swords. And when I see that 4, I'm thinking 4 events about to happen, looming over the head. So let us, okay, I don't know how many members are on Patreon now, but let us be aware and let us go into meditation as we never have. Let us look out for our family. Let us look out for our friends. If you know a family member that is sick, and when I say sick, I'm not talking about physical sick. I'm talking about spiritually sick, not well. Okay. Please get your family members in touch with us so that we can help them. And a lot of times when I say this, it's probably people that think they are enlightened. Okay. Please, by all means, let's find this place of peace. Let's find this place of stillness. A lot of people has been coming into my office for healing like never before. I've never seen this service get so much movement.
Right. It's
okay.
That's gonna show you it's time.
I mean, we have burned candles, we have done all that shit, but it's time now for us to invest in healing.
Telling you.
Okay, and I promise you, there is a place in alignment and healing where everything will just start flowing on its own. But you can't tell people nothing because as soon as they get money, they want to just get busy and start manifesting more money and more money. But see, your money ain't gonna be able to save you. And I never ever will shed light on this brother's death, but we lose a lot of wealthy, rich people because they too are spirits having a human experience, and nothing material can grab a hold of you and keep you in this dimension when it's your time to go, whether somebody murder you or not. But I tell you this, somebody around somewhere, and I'm almost certain spiritual seers saw this coming. But it's just too bad that he didn't have anybody in his on his team that was a seer. It's time to grab a seer and become friends. It's time to grab somebody that feel and can hear and know things and keep them in your clique. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I was that tell him he Mr. Yadi, if I was in that level of fame and I can't say fortune because I've considered myself fortunate, but well known around the world, I would have had to have a seer in my camp, somebody that I would consult with. What?
I heard somebody talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it must be nice.
Yeah, somebody that I could consult with, even if it's but once a month. Hey, let me call such and see where we are astrologically and according to numerology. Okay, it's time to get us a seer on our team. It's time to get us some people that know, that have a connection with source on our team. See, things like this, I dare not put it on Facebook. This is strictly between the ones that I am connected to here in Patreon. And I really dread having to move over my private group into YouTube, because to me, YouTube is like Facebook. And so I am researching and trying to find some other things. Things are getting ready to get real busy. We're going to need to be in touch. Confirmation came today. 4 swords looming over that beautiful lamb. Okay. So is there anybody else? Does anybody else have any questions about anything? I wonder where is our shipment from Buck.
Thor said, yes, Can I get a card on wire? I am right now.
On where you are right now?
Okay. Well, let me see here.
Okay, Source, can you just reveal to us Hathor? And I know Source know you by your energy, so we are not worried about the name. I think it's Carissa anyways. I hope I'm saying that right.
She said she'll be able to come tomorrow because she didn't know they had a meeting. Said, okay, that's fine. No worries.
Exactly.
She said she's starting meditation now.
Yeah, so are we. Yeah. And so keep in mind, when we're talking about wands, the Eight of Wands talks about sudden movement, okay, and change. So some things around you are changing. All right. And this is you can you see it, sweetie? This card is a very amazing card, and it hit hard, honey. This is a hard hitter. It says the Eight of Wands strikes like lightning. Okay. It's a card of news, change, or clarity in an unresolved situation. You might hear from an old friend out of the blue or receive some surprising news that shifts the direction of your course. This card sometimes means literal movement is on the horizon, meaning you got to get somewhere. It could mean literal or it could be in spirit, okay? So be ready to travel if opportunity arises. Tell Hathor to check her inbox, because ask her, does she need let me see. Hold on, guys. Okay. The next one is the Three of Cups. This is an emotional card. Talks about love and relationships. Okay. And you know, the cups are always emotional, right? And tell her she can answer inbox. We just want to be sure. So the Three of Cups talks about being bountiful and having, it looks like here, two birds on one side and there's a third bird, but it looks like it's friendship. Yes. Okay. So it says the Three of Cups is a lovely card. It foresees you in the company of amazing friends, creating memories together that you'll hold dear. These are not any old friends. They are people with whom you have a rare connection with, and with them, you truly feel like yourself. Enjoy each minute of their company. This card can also indicate an upcoming celebration, and it says love abounds. Can you get me my oracle?
Okay.
Something is happening, Hathor. And I'm just pulling from the spirit now. So you've been going a certain direction, but something's about to change that pace. Not pace, but movement. So something different is happening. And you might already feel this. You might already feel it. Hold 1 second. Yeah, Coretta. Got it. Yes, Marsha, I sure will. Hold 1 second. I got you, darling. Yeah, a sudden movement. Maybe phone call. Something is going to change your course. Let me see that. Okay. Take those pictures. And y'all, when I'm doing love, I kind of don't put it out, okay? We are family and we love one another, but we still have to be discreet in certain areas. And I feel those cards. Tell me, is this what it is, Hathor? Okay. I can elaborate on it a little bit more shortly. All right. So let me cleanse my aura and let me get to you, Marsha. Yeah. Spirit knows all things. And this is Marsha Williams. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm only doing 2 cards, and this is not about a past or present or future. It's just to show us where you are. And if you'd like a love card, wow, you can ask me for it. Spirit dropped one on the floor already. Marsha. Are you in the house? Yeah. Tell her that's why it's a different direction. But tell her don't get stuck in emotions. Don't get caught in emotions. Embrace the inner child. She needs that navel healing. That's her inner child area. That's what's suffering right now. Marsha. 2 major arcanas. High Priestess. Darkness looming. You know, you're in it and you are it. Okay? And you got to do that inner healing and you got to heal others. Bam, boom. But then you also got to get into higher learning.
It's Saturday for her, right?
Friday.
Oh, hers is Friday. Okay. I know I'm saying.
Kennedy is
I'm saying here.
Yeah. Right after they see him, they'll come over.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Higher learning. You got to. You might want to take a few of these classes. You're going to have to do it, sweetie. You're going to have to break down and start taking some classes. Go within and know where to start, but you got to. These cards to me, major arcana, forget what people tell you, but major arcana for me, out of all the cards in the deck, are the high cards, and they should be paid more attention because this is something very specific Source is saying to you. You gotta higher learning. You are it. You are it. You got to go within and heal you. And then you got to heal outside because you are that nurturing energy. You are that destructive energy. You are, look at there, big crystal ball and focus and the moon and phases. I'll read it to you. I'll go on and read it, but it's pretty much going to tell you the same thing. Okay. All righty. Woo. Y'all get the good stuff. Tell Hathor we teach classes on that stuff. Whenever people say they need it, that's when we'll set classes up. But we just don't do the classes because, you know, it's like we're dropping gems.
Yep.
And as the Bible says, do not throw your pearls to swine. So people have to definitely want it. Okay. Mystery and psychic wisdom. Seer. Okay. The high priestess sits in stillness. You got to start back getting into your meditation and you got to do it longer. It says sits in stillness. From there, she's able to access realms others cannot. Mm-hmm.
Let me see what date.
Ask her, does she want the teaching and she heal herself, or does she want the healing? Okay. And so it says, the vast world of intuition, dreams, and mysteries. Lady, you are a mystery woman. You have more ruined, cut off relationships than probably any of your friends you know, because it's hard for people to be around that kind of energy. People are afraid of you. Okay. She uses silence and non-action to harness this power. You got to keep quiet a little bit more to harness that power. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes this card appears to remind you to listen more closely to your voice within. You've been getting some nudges. You've been getting some messages, lady. You've been feeling this thing from within your soul. You've been getting messages. Other times it's a sign to look past the obvious, okay? To find out what's being kept secret or hidden within a given situation. And that's another thing. People try to do this stuff in darkness, not knowing that the high priestess energy sees and they are exposed. So you got to acknowledge a lot of shadows, okay? But in that, again, you got to learn how to master your emotions. Because when you acknowledge the shit, when you can see stuff that people are lying and stuff, it takes you to a whole nother level of being upset. But you gotta see, that's why you got to be in meditation and stillness to see again the Father of Swords, to stand back and look at it from all angles, because these people need healing. It's not just that they decide to come and lie to you or do stuff to you. These people are needing healing, and they're coming for you for healing, and relationships could be a bonus. But they are coming to you because they need healing. It's not like they're picking you just to come and lie to. They are pulled to your high priestess energy. Okay? Hierophant, your mentor. You cannot pull away from your mentor. You cannot think that, oh, I'll do it on my own. I'll seek it. No, Spirit is saying you've come as far as you can, seeking knowledge and understanding. You got to have this mentor. Even myself, I have a mentor. Okay. It says in its simplest form, the Hierophant represents a mentor or a teacher. And that's my life path number. I'm a teacher. Okay. Mm-hmm. This card, not life path, but my energy number is that of a teacher. And my life path number is a master number. So it has all to do with healing and those things. This card signifies a hunger for knowledge. And you've been feeling it too. Whether it's in the practical or spiritual realm, you've come as far as you can on your own. Now it's time to deepen your practice. Don't hesitate. Join a class. Go to a workshop. Don't be afraid of new experiences, says the Spirit. A new ceremony or ritual may be both comforting and rewarding. Okay? Open your heart and your teacher will soon appear. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Awesome. 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 Awesome, people. Awesome. Wow. 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 Woo. Strength, courage, and confidence. Get out there. I don't be focusing and looking at taxes no more, because I understand now what I get in taxes, Source can give me all year round and has. But for those of you that are, please circulate that money into spirit, because that's the only thing gonna last. Circulate that money in spirit, because these people go ahead and get these fine short-lived vacations and things of that nature. And that card like it came back out again. Mm-hmm. That Four of Swords and came back, and that sudden movement, Hathor, almost jumped out of my hand. This thing happening quick. Look, it done came up again.
It's a seriousness.
Ooh.
There you go.
There's
That's
your
her
card
card.
again, honey. Oh my God. Oh, what is this? What is it? What is this, source? What are you saying? Like that man said, what is you saying? And that chariot, honey, the strength that you'll have. Yes, we do, Hathor. Look at there, look at there, look at there. That chariot, honey, represents you riding on the back of that chariot. You got the strength and the confidence, honey. Come on with it. I love it. Thank you, source. Let me do your love card. Marsha Williams. Whew. Honey, it be getting so good. We can't put our shit on YouTube. We be talking and we see that's why we have to have our closed groups, because you got to be like, oh, let me not say, oh, can't say that. Nope, can't talk nothing. You see? Okay, Marsha. Spirit don't lie, sugar. Here it goes. Confirm if it's on point. Confirm if it's on point. Ashe. Ashe. You guys are simply amazing. I love you. I thank you for riding the wave with us. Thank you for being in our presence. We truly, truly honor spirit today. We honor spirit.
Yes, we do.
We don't make bad. We don't make good. We honor spirit. We don't say I honor the angels, archangels, good spirit. No, we say we honor spirit. Okay? Spirit, just spirit. We honor spirit. And what spirit does is according to how we live our lives, okay? And create. That's what spirit does. Woo. Honey. Woo. So happy about it. Higher learning. It's time now. It's time to heal. It's time to get in a place so we can heal our family. Yeah, you're going to need to take the classes. You know why? Because you're going to have to teach. You're going to have to work on your family. I'll be doing some herbal classes too, like herbal tinctures and stuff like that. You guys, it'll be very minimal. Not much money, probably $25 for the herbal classes. So that won't be very much. Just so that you guys can start healing your babies, setting intentions for the family. Okay. Any questions, guys? Did Marsha get back with us? Any questions? It doesn't matter. You got my divine attention. I'm going to sit here just a minute with you.
I already do that. How am I doing that? This time I was asleep. It's like I was gone.
Does everybody have their spirit guides here in Patreon? Because we need to post you need your spirit guide, sugars. Because we're doing, when you're doing shadow work, you got to have your spirit guide and you need your spirit animals.
You want me to do a post about that before booking a shamanic journey? You need to book your spirit, you're finding your spirit guide. Well, do that. Well, that comes together.
Yeah, it does. Did that gentleman?
He said Tuesday, but I gave him the breakdown of the deposit down.
Okay.
I just split it in half.
Mm.
I would just probably put, yeah. What happened? Importance of it.
Does anybody have a question for me? Does that settle pretty much your insight cards and the love cards? Is there any other questions? We got to make us yes or no cards too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heather said she did answer her question. Thank you.
Ooh, my, honey. I love it. Spirit definitely spoke.
It sure did. Men always do.
Lord, I don't think she really paid that no attention. She said she want a blue pill.
Uh-oh. Red pill, knowledge for you.
All right, guys, we love you much. Okay, so I'm glad we didn't expose your love cards. If anybody else that did not get this this recorded live, we will. If you need any questions or insight, please let us know if you are part of Patreon. And we love y'all so much. Ladies, book your appointments. Go ahead and get your appointments in. Let's do it. Let's not procrastinate. We are the lambs, and the 4 swords are looming over our heads, and we represent every individual in this universe. So we have a responsibility to heal not just ourselves, our families, but the nations. When we heal Mother Earth. I am glad that you are part of me, and I you. I am you, and you are my, what they call it, reflection. Okay? Courtney's going to take me off now.